My name is Mucha from Kendi Computer Systems. Today I am going to show you the high availability feature in Fortigate. What is high availability? Most companies, when they start, there will be only a single firewall or router doing all the routing, web filtering, VPN connection, etc. Over time, when the company grows, the requirement of another firewall or additional internet connection might come. Or maybe they might be facing downtime issue with a single unit of Fortigate already installed. Once the Fortigate firewall is down, the business have to wait until the firewall gets reinstalled and reconfigured with all the policies and setup. In order to avoid the downtime, Fortigate can be configured for high availability mode, meaning you can install one additional Fortigate in your network and configure that as an active or passive standby mode. In active mode, you can also do the load balancing, and it will be distributing the traffic between all the devices in the high availability cluster. Since it is distributing the traffic, the performance will be significantly increased. In active passive mode, you won't be able to do the load balancing. I am going to demonstrate single point of failure HA configuration, in which we have only one switch in front of the Fortigate. Depending upon the requirement, you can also install switch in cluster mode as well. Today, we have two units of Fortigate 200D available to demonstrate the live active HA mode. First, I will show you the cable connection requirement. In order to do the settings, we need minimum one switch in front of the Fortigate unit. From the WAN side, there will be two cables connecting to the WAN port of each firewall. You can assign any port as a heartbeat port in both Fortigate, and we will connect each heartbeat port with a single cable. We have two Fortigate 200D for these demonstrations. We will start looking into how to configure the active HA configuration. Remember, for active HA, in order to continue the web filtering and other security subscriptions, both Fortigate unit must be licensed with FortiGuard subscription services. Otherwise, even if you failed over to other slave Fortigate, your security will be compromised. Now, here we have two Fortigate unit. One is master and the other one is slave. The first one is configured as a master in this demonstration. I name it as FGT1. As you can see, HA LEDs are stable in both Fortigate, meaning the high availability configuration is working properly. The two cable connected to WAN port of each Fortigate is coming from a layer 2 switch for the internet connectivity. So here we have two active internet connections. This can be either lease line, MPLS, or any broadband connection. And you can see these black cables I have connected as a heartbeat port. We have configured the port number 16 as the heartbeat port for each Fortigate. These two ports are connected directly with this black patch code. And these two cables from port number 1 of each Fortigate connecting to the internal core switch from master and slave devices. Also, as you can see that from this switch, I have connected a cable to my laptop, meaning I am getting the internet right now. Now we will continue showing the failover feature in Fortigate. Now log into Fortigate. Go to HA configuration. Under config HA, you can see I have already configured the high availability settings. You can see there is two Fortigate 200D devices connected each other. You will see the master and slave configuration here. On the above, you can go to HA statistics. You can see the utilization, active session, and other hardware usage. Go back to HA monitor. Go to edit button on the master. You will see exactly how the high availability is configured in the master device. On top you can see the mode. Depending upon your requirement, you can either go to standalone, active passive, or active configuration. Here we are going to show you the active configuration.
in the group cluster, you have to specify a group name and a password. This should be identical in both FortiGate. When it is the slave is configuring time, you have to use the same password and the same group name there. Below you will see which ports are to be monitored for high availability. Here I want to monitor for my internet connection and Fortigate unit failure. So I have selected my heartbeat port, the port number 16, and these two WAN ports. You can click OK to continue. Go back to slave and edit the slave. Whatever settings has been done on the master at the time of HA configuration, you have to do it in the slave also. Once it is done, you will see only these two options in the HA peer configurations. Click OK to go back. Now, I'm opening the command prompt. Okay, so let us see if the internet is working fine. Okay, the internet is working now without any interruption. And also, I want to show you YouTube is actually blocked for the demonstration purposes in the master devices. You will see that web page, this YouTube is blocked right now. So when failing over, we have to test that whether the slave device also have the same filtering policy will be applied or not. Now what I am going to do, since I am continuing the ping, internet is working, I am going to remove the WAN cable from the master device. Okay, you are noticing this, there is a one packet request timeout is happened, meaning there is only 1 second, a fraction of a second, the internet is still continuing, meaning that now the internet is actually going through the slave devices. If you go back to the Fortigate unit, click on the refresh. Okay, you should log in again. There you see that the IP address is same for a slave device also. Go to configure HA. Now notice that the master became slave and the slave became master. And also you can notice that in the slave device the WAN connection is disappeared, meaning the cable is disconnected. But still you will see that internet is continuing. Now let us go back to YouTube and see whether YouTube is working or not. Fine, very good. Now YouTube is also blocked from the slave devices. So this is the demonstration I would like to show you in the active configuration. Hope you understood the concept. And if you go back to HA settings, statistics, you can see the active sessions going on with the slave devices. Now we have successfully simulated the internet connection failover. The slave became master now. Let us test what will happen if the entire Fortigate 200D is down. So I am going to shut down the current master Fortigate 200D. As you can see, the internet is working fine and the continuous ping to Fortigate is also working fine, which in this case 172.168.1.1 is my master IP address. So I will go ahead and shut down the master unit. As you can see, the timeout happened in milliseconds. Now the master device is down. The IP address to the ping packet to the local Fortigate address is only 1 second drop. Also, the internet connection is also again a millisecond drop. The slave become master again. So we will go ahead and see that in the HA configuration. You can see that only one device for FGT1 is active now. The other device is failed and it becomes the master unit. So let us test the web filtering policy. Wow, you can still see that YouTube is still blocked and other websites are still open. Okay, so other websites are opening. With this, I would like to thank you for watching this video. If you have any comments or questions, please post it below. We are authorized partner for Fortigate in UAE. We help small business like you to implement the security and VPN connections in your organization. Please share this video with your friends and colleagues if they are into interest. Thank you.